Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm Kachi, a certified electrician who has ventured into farming. Today we just received a batch of 120 broiler chicks, and with this batch we want to take you through a journey of broiler rearing. In today's video we are going to be talking about brooding of day-old chicks. We've talked about brooding on this channel before, but we haven't spoken about it specifically on day-old chicks. So in this video, we are going to focus on brooding day-old chicks, what you should aim to achieve on brooding day-old chicks. So the first thing you want to do is to ensure that the birds find the brooding area ready. So we placed these chicks about 2 hours ago, and as you can see, they are already settled in and they are comfortable in their surrounding. What we are using brooding these chicks is charcoal brooding. We are not using electricity. So you can see in the middle of the brooder, we have a brazier which is providing heat to the chicks. And the other things that you're going to see around this poultry is the provision of drinkers. So the drinkers are there to provide water for the chicks. Now, on the first day, you have to ensure that you place the drinkers in such a way that the birds can easily access the drinkers. And the type of drinkers that you have to use, as you can see, have to be small such that the chicks cannot get wet while drinking the water. So that is the setup that we have set for today. The other thing that you are going to see in this brooder setup are the feeding trays, the red ones. Now, the feeding trays, we've set them on a ratio of 1 feeding tray to 60 chicks. So we have other feeding trays, but in this particular brooder, we have just put 2 trays. 1 feeding tray for 60 chicks. The other thing that you're going to see in this particular brooder are the table feeders. The table feeders are the yellow and black ones. So if you can see the yellow and black feeders, those are called table feeders. We put the table feeders into the chicken house this early just for the birds to get used to them. But they are not the primary source for the birds to feed. But one thing you can see about these table feeders is that it is easy even for these day-old chicks to reach the feed inside the day-old chicks, inside the table feeders. Now, the main aim of brooding on the first day, what you are trying to do is you are trying to get the birds settled on the farm and getting used to the environment. Once the birds are used and they are in a comfortable state, what is going to happen is that they are going to feed. So, after a few hours, what we are going to do is we are going to check what is known as the crop field to see if the chicks have managed to find the feed and water. So this is how you check the crop field of a chicken. So there's this area. So when you get a chick, you feel it, you're going to realize if this is very soft, you are going to tell if the chicks have been able to find the feed and water by the texture which you are going to feel. If it is very soft, you are going to know that the chicks have maybe found the water but they haven't found the feed. But the texture which we are getting from this particular chick is that this chick has been able to find both the feed and water. Now, the target on your first day is that 90% of the chicks are supposed to find the feed and water. And within 24 hours of the chicks being on the farm, they should all have 100% of the crop field. So looking at how these birds have settled in on this particular farm, it looks really good. It looks like the birds have settled in well. Now, if you can zoom in on that particular chick which was pecking the other, but it has stopped. So you want to discourage such behavior. Yeah, I'm sure it is because one of the chicks look red. So birds can get into cannibalism. But other than that, these chicks look really good. They look like they have settled really well, and the ventilation is good. The fact that we are using charcoal brooding, we have to make sure that the ventilation is good. The ventilation here is good, and so that is it about brooding day old chicks. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.